Day 7. Hello. Welcome. You are awesome. Because that's what this is. This is the awesome challenge. Day 7 is a big day. Day 7 is about ritual. And in particular, morning rituals. So you've carved out some time for yourself. Fair play for getting this far. Okay. Day 7 is a big day. And it's a big achievement. So pat yourself on the back and say, well done. And yes, it's getting better. So morning ritual. Let's talk about morning ritual. It's one of my favourite parts of the day. We've carved out that time in the morning, hopefully by now, and it's about putting a bit of structure into that time that we've carved out and not allowing the boredom to set in, because that's always dangerous. When we create space in, to routines and that kind of stuff, sometimes boredom can get in there, and that's why habits can fail, is that you become bored of habits. So it's always important, while habits and routines are good and they're very positive for you, it's always important to have a little degree of flexibility in them, to change them around a little bit, because otherwise, as I mentioned, boredom can sometimes kick in. So just be aware of that. So morning ritual. This is a morning ritual is what you need to set yourself up for a successful day. Now, it doesn't have to be complicated. Right? It doesn't have to be, I have to get up now and do this and bump, Sergeant Major type stuff. There's small ways each day of creating or building into a morning ritual that actually help this process. And it'll allow you to wake up happy, because that's important, to wake up happy and set the tone for the entire day. So with the help of a guy called Hal Elrod, I'm going to bring you some tips for a morning routine. Hal wrote a book called The Miracle Morning. And there's six key steps to a powerful morning ritual, which we're going to talk about, and I'm going to tell you about as well. So the 6 key points are the acronym is SAVERS, SAVERS, and it's silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing. Now, you don't have to do these in any particular order. Mix them up a bit. And Hal says even a minute doing these every day can help that foundation and create that time and carve out that space. So maybe work it up. So start with 1 minute and maybe work it up. If you've allowed an hour for yourself in your morning routine by now, doing each of these for 10 minutes, there's your hour sorted. Okay. Silence can be meditation, can be prayer, can be focused breathing, whatever you want to do. It's about being quiet and quietening your mind and just trying to block out the chatter. Now, it's more so about starting your day with calm thoughts. Now, I say starting your day with calm thoughts, that means allowing thoughts in. Meditation is not about sitting there and going, I must clear my mind. It's not going to happen quite often, because our mind, if you're sitting here and thinking, my mind is completely clear when I meditate, you're in the wrong place. You should be in Tibet. Okay, or in a monastery in Glendalough or somewhere. And that's fine, and fair play to you if you are at that state of enlightenment where you don't have thoughts coming into your head when you meditate. It's going to happen. Meditation is not sometimes what people... There's different perceptions of meditation. Meditation is just, for this exercise, just sitting in silence where possible for 10 minutes or for 1 minute even to start, and just allowing those thoughts in. Think of it like clouds in the sky. The sky is the fulfillment and the goal, let's say, and the clouds are the thoughts coming in and out, and that's precisely what they are doing. Just acknowledge them, say hello thought, and let it pass. Okay, that's your meditation. Affirmations. There are millions of affirmations out there, and just you can Google a few of them, but they're always on the positive side of things, and they help you achieve your goals. So they're encouraging words. So write down 4 or 5 affirmations and just say them every morning. I am good. That's an affirmation. I am stable. I am financially secure. These are all positive things. Don't allow mights or shouldas or wouldas or couldas. Just I am. This is. Positive, definitive language. And they will help you become, affirmations help you become a little bit happier and more aligned to your purpose. V is for visualization. So with a goal, pick one of your goals that you set out earlier in the week. And I want you to imagine yourself, so you can do this even while you're listening. Close your eyes and visualize the process that is involved to getting that goal. visualize. So say, for example, you want to climb a mountain by the end of the year. So visualize yourself pulling into the car park or getting off the bus or whatever it is in your hiking gear, your walking gear, and actually visualize the process. Visualize the stones under your feet, the stream coming down the side of the mountain, the camaraderie if you're doing it with friends, and visualize the feeling of getting to the top of that mountain and the elation that comes in, that's associated with it. You can actually feel that. If you tune in and really do it, you can feel the goal. You can feel what's going on in your body. Okay, so that's visualization. Do that with the goals that you've written down. And again, mix it up. Don't do it every day to the same goal. You have different goals, so mix it up. E is for exercise. Now, we're not talking powerlifting or long distance running. And you've already, hopefully, built in a bit of movement into your morning or into your daily routine. So just bring it maybe to the morning as well. And just 5 minutes. Just get the blood and the oxygen flowing to the brain. Okay, it feels good. It introduces clarity. If you do this in the morning, and say for example you're doing this at 5:30 or 6 o'clock or 7, whatever it is, and you go out into, it's a different universe, it's a different world going out that early in the morning sometimes, and it's almost like you're invading a quietness. Or you're becoming part of this other world. It's quite cool, and it's good to do, and I almost guarantee that you'll enjoy it if you do it. Or is for reading, filling your brain with positive thoughts and ideas to improve yourself. You're borrowing, when you read a book, you're borrowing a piece of someone else's brain. Can't for the life of me think who said that, but it is true. You're borrowing part of another person's brain. So it might be a thing. I always say when I'm working with people one-on-one and they say, oh, look, you see these people and I want to be like that person. And I'm saying, don't compare yourself, but do get their biography or do research their story, because I guarantee you what you don't see is the challenges, or what you don't hear is the challenges that they may have faced in their life to get where they are. We tend to, in this world, only see, in most of the cases, the good things and the positive things for the big stars and the big successful people. But behind success is a journey, and sometimes a very challenging one to get there. So read about these people perhaps, or just pick up a day book, with maybe a quote for the day, stuff like that. There's loads of stuff out there. Go find it. Go to your library. It doesn't have to cost money. Scribing. So scribing is writing or journaling, and it's a great way to process thoughts and reflect. It's also a great way to brain dump. Just get the stuff out of your head in the mornings, and you'll be so surprised. Some people do this as part of the Artist's Way process. Google Julia Cameron Artist's Way and the morning pages. You don't have to do 3 pages as Cameron suggests in the book, but just write, just get stuff and do it physical. Okay, go old school, get a bit of paper. You don't even have to be able to read it after, just get it out there, because it clears the brain and it allows for a bit of clarity. So these things are quite useful, as you don't have to use the format savers if you don't want. Tweak it and see what works for you, but build a morning routine, okay? And write it down on paper, commit to it, because by writing it down, you're more likely to carry out your morning routine, and you will set yourself up for success doing this. It's one of the key cornerstone activities to set yourself up for a positive change in your life. So let me know how you're getting on. We will move on to day 8, and I look forward to seeing you there.